let's talk about back center strip bracing. If we look at my guitar, the back has been totally done, right? All that good stuff, made it pretty, notched it real well. The sides, the rim has been done and all that was pretty, and the back was glued on. But now we have this glue seam, right? Because of the book match sides. We got that glue seam, which hopefully is your center line. We need to reinforce that. So let's make some back center strip bracing. For this guitar, my Triple O, that's being made out of all mahogany, so my back strip is made out of mahogany too. Typically you use spruce, same as your other bracing for it. What I did up to this point is a couple things that I think make life easier. I've labeled them E, D, C, B, A. You could use numbers, Roman numerals, whatever. I've measured them. So I know that A is approximately 2 inches. Who knows what it's going to be for yours. It could be easier to do these numbers before you glue your back on. Not that it's terrible to do it now, just it might be a little bit easier. So then I cut some pieces, which were longer, and I cut them on the bandsaw a little bit bigger so then I could sand them down. So for example, this is letter E, and that's going to be a real snug fit in there. All right, that one's actually a little loose. Let's try letter D. This might end up on the outtakes. Yeah, it's a little tougher. So if you can see how I'm going to be able to push that down in there, it's almost going to snap, which will be good. Not the wood's going to snap, but it's going to kind of snap in there. That's kind of ideal what you want. We're going to glue this in the go bar deck. So when we go to the go bar deck, because we're gluing down into the back, we need to match the radius we did for the back. So what we did on the back is a 15. So I have the 15 in here. I can lay my guitar in there and hopefully it'll take that shape real nice. It wouldn't hurt for you to do a dry fit first with these. So if I'm doing letter E first, the tough part with doing these is making them look good. Now E, D, maybe you don't see those, but we don't operate that way. We want them to look good. So try and get nice and center. Depending on how you have your center line on your block, or if you still have a center line here, I may have to come in here and look at it and look down that center line. It's also going to make it stronger if you have it in the center. When I do this, I think 2 or 3 is probably enough. So for letter E here, probably 2 would be enough. But if I have enough go bars, why not do one in the middle here? So I'm going to dry fit this and get them all in there. Then we'll come back and we'll glue them in. We fast forwarded. Back center strip brace. Back brace. Back center brace. I don't know. They are glued in. We dry fit them. Make sure they fit. If it's too sloppy, I make a new one and cut a new one. These all fit pretty darn good. It was A, B, C, D, E. My B, instead of doing a paper label on here, I decided to laser engrave it. Just because I felt like going a little understated on this one. Usually I do a paper label. And notice I put the little rubber feet on that because I didn't want to break out the lasering. If you notice, we got some water. It's a little wet because I did have some squeeze out. So I got in there with the toothbrush, did it the best I could. The go bars are pushing this down into that 15. Once this is done, we really should have a strong back to this thing. It might even be caving in this way a little. So when we put our top on, get it in that frame, and we're going to make sure that bracing snaps in the top real good. So once you get this going, you can really see how that back is going to be curved to help the sound come out. A lot of people say a lot of your sound comes from the back of the guitar. Well, this is kind of the final step in that happening. It's kind of a cool process to see this taking place. Take your time. Seems like a little kind of detail. You want that, like everything, you want it to be pretty, you want it to fit snugly, you want it to be good.